Hey everybody, Boomhauer69 here, and today's video, I'm going to talk about why I haven't been doing product review videos. I know a lot of people like a little bit the food review videos. I know it's on Instagram. I uploaded a video of me microwaving a cheeseburger with mayonnaise and some. I bought from the dollar store some bag salad, and I goofed around showing people one way I would fix up a gas station cheeseburger it was, and I threw some toppings on it, and it got me laughing because people were commenting about how I microwaved the ranch and the salad stuff. It was I had some leftover bag salad from, I think I bought that for making tacos on that bag salad, and I just for a joke threw down there how I kind of doctored up a burger. It was more of a comedy kind of thing, just to make people laugh and stuff. And in reality, it's a gas station cheeseburger. No matter what you do with a gas station cheeseburger and gas station meat, it's still going to be not a 5-star gourmet burger. It's going to be still a garbage burger no matter what you do with it. But yeah. But the biggest reason why I just simply don't do product review videos on this YouTube channel is I don't want to make this YouTube channel just all about my YouTube channel, all about product reviews. I just don't want to do that. I want to gear more towards helping those in need. So that's why I'm trying to do more videos towards that, like that pantry I got set out in my yard and stuff, trying to make that a thing and make that more go viral and stuff. And two, I just don't simply have the funds to be going out trying to buy products and putting them to the test, or the time to really sit around and try to look up unique products and different things and stuff. I know product reviews are pretty popular on the YouTube channel and on YouTube and stuff, and I do like doing them. I do sometimes like testing kind of out of foods, but it's just kind of right now, as far as product review videos goes, it's more of just a money thing. I'm in the process of paying off a house payment, and so whenever I get some extra money, it's always going towards either the house payment or food for me, or bills, or whatever that comes up in my life. And then whatever's truly is left, a lot of times I'm just going to the store, restocking that little pantry and stuff when I have extra money to do so. And I'm more focused on trying to come up with videos and ideas that are more geared towards helping those in need and stuff, because that's one of my top priorities with this YouTube channel, is trying to figure out how to make it so I can help out those in need and stuff. And I want to do also other videos, like travel videos and stuff, and basically in a way kind of make a YouTube channel that's a little bit about everything, and maybe some later on do some budget challenge videos and stuff, do videos with people I know and get them involved and stuff. Also later on figure out how to come up with the money, maybe hire a camera person to help me along, and editors and people to help that have knowledge that I don't have, to help make this channel a full production company, I guess you would call it, and stuff. And that would be neat to be able to, like some of these YouTubers out there that are already doing that. They build up a big old YouTube channel. They got over 10, 15 million subscribers, viewers, and they build a big old, dedication, something like that. Because my ultimate biggest goal is to use YouTube as a way to for myself to create wealth, is to become a wealthy person through YouTube and stuff. Biggest reason is because I don't know if this is true or not, but I always feel like I have some negativity towards the whole doing YouTube thing, where people kind of don't like me doing it. Sometimes I get that vibe from certain, I guess you'd say, I don't know, I get sometimes that vibe a little bit, and people kind of feel like, oh, you can't, you're wasting your time, and they want me to focus on some crappy job that I gotta smile and hey and say I'm happy at, but this is what I'm gonna do for a living. And if, first of all, to all those people out there, friends, family members, whoever you are that are negative, just to let you know, this is my full-time job, and this is what I'm gonna do for a living. And if you don't like it, then I guess go kiss a mule or donkey's ass. And excuse me for my language, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But when I first started this YouTube channel, I know for a fact I had some negativity there, so I want to prove to the world that you can make money off this channel, and that YouTube is a job. You can make money, because I'm around those people that say YouTube isn't a job, doesn't make you money, blah blah blah, But it's such a new thing where it's not mindset of people have to settle in, but yeah, that's why you don't see me doing a lot of product review videos, is because I just don't really have the money to go out and buy all kinds of products to review and stuff. Because there are stuff out there I would like to buy and give a try, but I'm really cautious, like, well, I don't have the money, so, and then I'm always focusing on that little pantry out there, putting money towards that more and stuff to try to help out the community, but yeah, you are going to see product reviews when I know I have the money and I got hey, I can actually, in reality, it's like, hey, I can actually go out and buy some products and stuff, Oh, there's going to be the comment section, well, just do this and do that and buy this. No. And as far as food review videos go, I'm not really a fan of doing videos about food and stuff. I don't. Because at the end of the day, when I think about the types of food I eat, at the end of the day, it's just what most people would call garbage trash food and stuff. Like, I buy a lot from the local Speedway gas station, them burgers and stuff, and I eat those quite a bit, How many videos can you do of a gas station burger until finally people say, oh, God, this is boring. Please do something else, And most of the food that I eat anyways, I already done videos about it, and I'm not really into doing much food reviews. I kind of view them a little bit kind of, I'm kind of boring in a way, so I kind of don't care too much to do them. Sometimes I'm like doing like outdoor kind of camping ones there. I don't mind a little bit, but yeah, I'm not a really big foodie guy, so on making food videos. Maybe sometime down the line, if I had the money and could build a Boomhauer 69 production company studio like big YouTubers do, and I had the proper kitchen set up, I'd probably do some cooking videos and stuff. But with the way my kitchen is designed in this 100-year-old house, there's just no way. What I would have to have is a kitchen that had like a kitchen island with a stovetop and then room to set up a camera and tripod and like a standard cooking show does. And the way my kitchen's set up, there's no way to set up a camera and film doing certain things. It's just not. So that is also a part of a reason why you don't see me doing too many cooking videos, is because my kitchen in this house is just not set up properly for that stuff, and it's just too tricky with the small kitchen and space I have, so I don't buy too much. And then secondly, it's just kind of I'm not really into it and stuff, and And some of the recipe ideas I wouldn't mind trying sometime are ones that they require some fancy ingredient that I just don't feel like as of right now justifying buying the ingredients and stuff to make it and stuff. So it's just right now. It's just kind of more. I'm just gonna tell you, it's a money thing. It's stuff and like I have some ideas for like helping out those in need and stuff, but I always run into looking at stuff, doing research, figuring out how much it's gonna cost, and it's like on second thought, no, I ain't got the money, so I just kind of put it off to the side and stuff. But like for example, I thought how neat it would be at my place of work dressing up as Santa Claus and buying some gifts and giving them out to random people. If my employment allowed it, but which my boss I don't think would have a problem, but it's one of those things like dressing up because I work for a store. I actually work at a store and stuff, and I thought it'd be fun to buy up some children's toys and wrap them up and then then on my break walk around as Santa Claus handing out to customers, to their children free gifts and stuff and doing, kind of a cool little Santa Claus thing. And then I started looking at how much crap costs, and I say, oh, no wonder when I was a kid growing up, my parents say, you don't need that crap, because now they're adult and it's like, yep. Like, seriously, some of these children's toys, like, for just like some basic kind of itty bitty thing, it's like $89.99. Like Lego kits. Oh my goodness. I looked at Lego kits and stuff because from my childhood, I used to love playing with Legos. Shoot, they're like for a decent sized Legos build kit, one of those kits that you put together and stuff, they want like almost close to $200 for one. It's like, oh, sheesh. And even Lincoln Logs, oh my goodness, even Lincoln Logs here, their prices get out, and stuff. Because I think, it would be fun to dress up as Santa Claus and on my break walk around the store giving out gifts to random children to bring them smiles and stuff. And I say, whew. And then I even thought, well, okay, what about gift cards, And then I look at thinking about, okay, how about this gift card and amount of gift card money, and then I get to thinking, like for example, $25 gift card, and then I started thinking about it. Well, if I gave people $25 gift cards, what would they be able to purchase with that? And then I get to think about, boy, that wouldn't even go far. So, so a lot of that stuff. It's like, okay, throw it on the back burner. That's the way. And so yeah. So that's the reason why you ain't seen many product review videos, and as far as knife video goes, I'm not really into doing videos about knives unless they're some sort of camping, survival, bushcrafting, some would call it military style, what the hey, maybe, something that geared towards camping and hiking maybe, but yeah, I'm not too much of a knife person. And so that's why I don't care to do knife videos. I did them for a little while, but the more I thought about it, it's like, I'm not really into that. So that's why I don't see me doing videos about knives too much. And then most of them, anyways, were just ones that my father had. And I thought, I'll just show those, but that was it. My father was actually more into knives than what I am and stuff. So that's why I don't see all kinds of, knives and different things. You will probably later on in the near future see knives, but they're just going to be ones that are more geared towards camping, hiking, bushcrafting when I feel like doing that stuff. But yeah, I don't want to make my YouTube channel just all about product review videos. I want to make that clear. I want to do all kinds of different sorts of videos. I got some build ideas. I want to do, go-karts, figuring out how to convert sheds into tiny houses, and just a bunch of random stuff. And then to, doing videos of helping out those in need, and because I think it would be neat to also do videos of Boomhauer69 buys 20 or 100 tents and donates to the homeless a bunch of tents, and or one thing is, since I have a lot of secondhand thrift stores near me that kind of help out the communities and stuff, I think it would be funny to buy like kind of some brand new items and do videos of with a camera crew and stuff, and say Boomhauer69 donates a brand new item or something. Like, one thing I wouldn't do this, but just like an example, like a vehicle, a Ferrari, maybe someday do a video of maybe donating a Ferrari to a thrift store, and getting a reaction like, holy crap, doing stuff like that, but some of that stuff would cost all kinds of money, millions and millions of dollars I don't have, and billions, and a camera crew. So, yeah, because my ultimate goal is to build up, like any YouTuber content creator, build their YouTube channel up to where they're a big YouTube business, and then once I make that kind of money, then I'm also gonna build, work on starting up my own company somehow too. That's one of my goals too, is through YouTube make a bunch of millions and millions of dollars, then over here start up my own little company and stuff. But if I did an actual video of Boomhauer69 donating a vehicle to a thrift store, it's gonna be most likely probably a decent used vehicle. Or if it is a brand new vehicle, it's going to be like a Ford, a Dodge, or a Chevy, something that a person in need, a poor family, can actually use. Because, let's be honest, if you're struggling, you can't afford a vehicle, someone giving you a Ferrari is not the way to go. Because then what does that person would have to do with that Ferrari? They would have to find an auction or dealership and sell it, and then try to, just basically sell the vehicle, and then whatever money they get out of it, put that towards actually helping themselves. So it would be better in the long run, instead of giving some poor homeless person a Ferrari, just give them the value, let's say a Ferrari costs $300,000, it would make more sense just give the homeless person or person in need the $300,000 instead of the car, and make their life a lot easier and stuff, But yeah, there's a ton of video ideas out there I have that I want to do, that will be someday in the works when I know I have the money and say, hey, I can actually do this. But right now, with the little pennies that I make on YouTube, these ideas are way in the future as of right now and stuff, So, but they can be done. It's possible. You just gotta keep working at it. Keep doing the best you can and growing up a YouTube channel and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, that's why I don't see any product review videos and much, is because my money to make videos is very limited and stuff, My house bills and stuff come first, and then I try and then usually with what little bit of pocket change I have left sometimes off camera, I go to the store and I just buy stuff and put out there in the pantry, when I can and stuff. One thing I like doing is in that pantry is canned meat. What I usually do is sometimes is I buy a lot of that hamburger helper stuff, where you just basically, it's noodles and seasoning packets and boiling water, and then you add your meat, and then voila, you got a meal. Stuff like that. That's what I like most. I definitely those I think they call them Keystone, is the the company that makes that canned meat and stuff. Well, here's a picture of what I'm talking about there. But yeah, it's that kind of meat and stuff. That's what I usually like getting, is definitely canned meats and stuff, and sometimes, you know, ramen noodles I know are really popular, the Asian top ramen noodles and stuff, and then sometimes I also get like Campbell's canned spaghetti and meatballs and stuff, and a little bit of soups, and so yeah. So that's more the main focus is focusing on helping those in need, and then whenever I feel like it, off to the side is when I will, you know, do some product review videos and maybe certain other videos down the line and stuff. I do really enjoy talking about the ideas I have and stuff. So right now, since I don't have the money to be going out and doing all this stuff, I just make videos talking about it and using that as the way to try to reach the goal and stuff. But yeah, that's why you just simply don't see many product review videos right now. It's just mostly a money thing is all it is at the end of the day, Boomhauer 69 doesn't have the money to be going buying all these crazy products and putting them to the test. Well, when I start getting the money and I know I can safely do it, you will from time to time see product review videos. But my channel is not just going to be all about product reviews and stuff, and it's going to be about a ton of other things. So I'm going to make it a variety of different things, and so there's going to be multiple different types of videos, and that's my goal from like maybe budget challenge to making skits, you know, because I've always really liked watching a lot of Hollywood movies and different things, and I always thought it would be neat to make up my own, I guess you call it, TV shows and stuff, and maybe sometime down the line hire a bunch of actors and make little skits and stuff, you know. Actually, it's a romance song, a love song that I found on the YouTube Creator Studio, you know, where they have the music that you can use in your YouTube videos and stuff. I found a love song one time on there, and I thought, man, that would be a great one to make some kind of like little romance kind of thing and stuff. Make like a little short little romance skit with. When I was thinking about this love song, I said to myself, okay, if I was going to make this into like a romance skit or whatever, what would it be about? And what I kept picturing in my head is a woman holding a picture in her arms, like a picture frame in her arms, and she's reminiscing about, you know, daydreaming about a man, and like I picture in my head like some lady reminiscing about a man she lost for whatever reason and stuff, whether it was like break up or like I picture in my head woman laying on the bed, you know, just holding a picture, crying and reminiscing about a man, you know, losing a man or whatever, you know, like I picture in my head a scene where she lost a guy in a car wreck or something and stuff and just something like that, kind of randomly. And so, you know, I personally do have a creative mind. So my goal and challenge is to try to take that creativity I got up here in the head and put out there and make it a reality and stuff. And so yeah, I want to do some stuff like that, you know, and that stuff is going to cost money because it costs money to build sets, do skits, hire actors and stuff. And because I know one thing, you ain't never going to see me Boomhauer 69 in one of them little tutu woo dresses or whatever. Mm-hmm. If there's any acting going on, it's going to be me playing a fat guy, not playing some woman like some of these actors do. But yeah, I will be trying to do stuff like that, you know, on this channel as well, skits and different things, and Because that would be fun, try to, I call it Hollywood type stuff, kind of, because it would be cool to try to make my own little short mini action skits and stuff, and see what come up with it. Because with that stuff is you got to get a team of people, writers, editors, and people to help you say, okay, here's what I'm thinking, and then you get with everybody to make a whole little skit, because, well, look at the directors who did Fast and Furious, or Stanley Kubrick when he did Full Metal Jacket, and all these people, those people, they come up with an idea, and some of them can come up with an idea and have it all written down and everything, bing, ba, boom, and don't need help from other people. But then there's times where it takes a group of people to make a reality. And that's what would happen with me is I'm one of those people. I would have a rough idea, and then I'd say, okay, here's what I want to do, and then have that type of people to help me and stuff to make that reality. Because, I got lots of ideas for this channel, but the thing I struggle with is, okay, how to get this into a reality where I can say, hey, I can finally do that stuff. So, but yep, that's the reason why you don't see you just see a lot of me talking videos and stuff. It's because money's a little short in my neck of the woods right now, and I gotta be super, super careful. But yeah, when I have the funds to do so, and I know I can afford it, and I come across a product that I think would be worthy of a video, I will definitely, you'll see a video about it, stuff, so. But I'm just making this videos for those of you who are wondering, like, why don't we do a bunch of product review videos and stuff? Well, there's the reason why, and then plus, I also want to make sure to do other content as well, not just be a YouTube channel that says, hey, look at me, I do product review videos, because there's plenty of those channels out there that are all dedicated to kind of one thing. And me, I want to be dedicated to a variety of different things where one, like I said before, 1 minute you'll see product review videos, the next you'll see a video of Boomhauer69 giving $1 million or whatever to people in need, and then over here making little, skits and stuff and challenges and different things, So, yeah, that's my goal, is to turn my YouTube channel into like a production company and stuff. So if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Comment your thoughts below. And if looks like I'm a little off in the video, I do apologize, because I'm always trying to think of what to say before saying stuff, because I don't write crap down, and I don't, when it comes to making these videos, I just kind of turn the camera on and just start talking. That's how it is and stuff. And I think about things as I'm recording and stuff, instead of trying to write down and stuff. And that's the I guess you call it the bad habit I have and stuff. But yeah, make sure to share this video with everyone you know, because that's how that helps me out a lot. Because that's the issue I'm having right now, is trying to get people to share my videos, friends, family members, people I know and stuff. But that's the struggle I'm having, is trying to get people to figure out ways to get my videos out there, I should say, and stuff. And I know in my own personal life, I know very, very few people and stuff. So by you people sharing my videos, you're helping me, Boomhauer69, and reaching this goal of making enough money to do the things you want to do on this YouTube channel and stuff. And thank you all for watching these videos and sharing these videos and all that, and hitting that subscribe button, because you're truly helping me out. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because this is what I want to do for a living, is make YouTube my one and only job, where I don't got to rely on another job to try to support my big butt and income and stuff. My goal is to be able to, through YouTube, be able to basically buy this house I'm living in. But hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching Boomhauer69's YouTube channel.